Welcome back to Smell the Rose podcast with AP. And today I got a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself, my guest?
Yo yo, it's JB.
Anyways, so as you see, I got a guest, and also I'm trying to be stop procrastinating and be consistent. So this like the second episode I'm recording this week. Yay me! So
Before you get started, is like your Rose Hive or Rosie Hive or who your fans?
I don't have any fans, got listeners.
10-4.
Anyways, we're gonna get into the BBW, the Black Business of the Week, and I'm gonna let my guest introduce the Black Business of the Week because I guess I've used them at some point in time and didn't know it. And I was supporting my Black people. Go ahead.
So the BBW for the week is a good friend of mine. He owns All Pro Car Wash, Houston, Texas. One of the best mobile car washing people that out there in Houston. They come to you, wash your car. A lot of high name celebrities, James Harden, PJ Tucker. I mean, one of the livest in the cities right now. Real good friend. Make sure you support your people. They ain't actually coming out to you in this coronavirus too, so make sure you keep them whips clean.
I don't think I want to touch my car if they still coming out. You put out their Instagram handle?
Uh,
You feel like promoting them like that?
yeah, for sure. Their Instagram is All Pro Houston, Texas. Uh, they got a website www.allprohtx.com. You just go book your car wash, and they gonna come in 30 minutes tops, and you're gonna be riding clean.
Cool. Shout out to them supporting local Black businesses because I root for everybody that's Black. So we'll move into the movie music that's going on. Probably more music this go around. So I want to shout out Meg The Stallion, another H Town hottie. Uh, you know, so she just put out, her. Well, she don't want to call it an album, but her project Sugar, and I've been jamming that all day long on my way to work, on my way everywhere, and like my favorite song right now is still Bitch. Like it speaks to me for some reason. You listened to her album yet or her project yet?
Made it cool. I mean, I ain't listened to her album personally, but I mean, I heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. But
Mixed reviews like what?
I mean, she got some people that's messing, rocking with her right now, some people that's not. So I
Oh,
mean,
because it's all the H Town beef that's going on,
yeah,
basically.
man. You don't really need all that right now in the city. We need to come together, and I ain't gonna say too much about it because you don't want to never speak on another person's situation. But
Right then, we dealing with the mob, so
yeah, so I mean, really, I mean,
I'm still supporting Meg. I mean, she been the same as I've seen it, or as we've seen it. She been the same. We don't know what goes behind the doors.
yeah, I'm saying, like I said, she got make some good music. I mean,
Well, I
nice
heard
sex appeal. So I mean,
some other people saying she keep rapping the same way, but I'm like, what do you expect from a rapper? You want them to change shit, and then you go talk about the way they try to try a new style and stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, then we got Janae Aiko. She put out her new project.
I love Janae. I love Janae Aiko.
Well, she's taken by,
That's cool. I can
by
share.
Sean.
I can share.
Nah,
Shout out to
definitely share.
Big Sean, man. No disrespect, but Janae, she
But
is.
yeah, so I've listened to some of her album. I'm still working on it. It's a lot to do.
Yeah, I've been listening to it too for sure. It jam. Yeah, Janae, she one of them crazy, sexy females, man. She real crazy in the head, but you like the good crazy, like the crazy that you need in your life, not the crazy that's gonna kill your car up and slash holes in your tires and nothing like that, but crazy like she care for you.
All right, I always say everybody's crazy. You just gotta pick the crazy you want to deal with. So you never know. But yeah, I like Janae as well.
Janae,
I
get
want.
at me, JB.
I will, okay, shooting the shots. Okay, anyway, but yeah, she's cool. I like listening to her. I went to her the last time she was in Houston. I went to go see her live, and that shit was lit. I'm not gonna lie. I was in the zone. Um, and then you want to talk about Money Man.
Shout out to Money Man. Money Man is very inspirational. I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves. Maybe because he's an independent artist or I don't know, but shout out to Money Man for always delivering on every track that he's produced. Everything that he comes out with is never a miss. It's always right on time. I put him up there close to past the future when I come.
That's what it sounds like. Sound like he your new reverend or something.
Nah. He might be on the deacon board.
Deacon board, not a
He
reverend
might be
yet.
deacon board, deacon board Money Man, but he'll never out-top the pastor.
Well, it seemed like moving to that. Seemed like y'all past the future is married. Is a married man. So all that shit he was talking,
Shout out to
it kind of go out the window now.
Shout out to Pastor Future, Lord Harvey. The Bible say he that finds a wife finds a good thing, and I think he found that good thing. Everybody needs that Lord, man.
But nah, I don't believe he got married. It's Future.
Hey, man, the right woman to change it.
That right woman that got her own money from her daddy.
Hey, the right woman to change it.
So yeah, all right. So we're gonna move on to sports. So we in Houston right now are dealing with some
H-Town, stand up, man.
some F-boy shit. I'm not even a Texans fan. Like, I despise the Texans.
Stop lying. You've been in Houston long enough. You're a fan, not guilty
I'm
by
not a
association.
fan.
You're just guilty by
Literally, since I've
association.
been born, we didn't have a football team. Well, they moved to Tennessee. We had the Oilers, and I don't think I was alive to even see the Oilers play. Then they moved to Tennessee, so we didn't have a team till the Texans, and they messed up. What's it, Vince Young? They didn't want to get the black quarterback because they racist, so I just never liked them. But anyways, I support the black people on the team, and sometimes J.J. Watt before he did his shit. But anyway.
Now, I don't know about J.J. We still ain't seen none of that Hurricane Harvey leak
See,
money.
we ain't even talking about that shit on
I'm just
here.
saying, though, just facts is
Everybody
facts.
needs to know. We know he fouled. But anyway, so DeAndre Hopkins, man. We just all seen he got traded
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
Falcons. The Falcons. And whoever we got from the Falcons, he tried to say, "What's up, Houston?" Somebody was like, "Fuck you."
Man,
I don't even know his name.
Don't nobody like Johnson, man.
What's his name?
David Johnson, I think.
I don't even know
running back.
him.
Man, he don't
Is
even
he
do
a
it for
freshman?
the culture. Nah, he
Been in the game.
about 3 years. Fresh off
So,
of ACL
yeah.
tear last year, so
That was kind of a shock to me to hear D Hop getting traded.
best receiver in the league.
Exactly, putting up all the numbers and everything that he do in Houston for the kids. I was like, that was a shocker. So,
Damn,
I
Doc.
mean, they still ain't win this year, so we'll see how it is this year, even though they season may be pushed back as well. Well, I don't know. We'll see with all this corona shit going on. And also another crazy that's up in the air is Tom Brady. Like, who would have thought he would lead the Patriots?
When it's time, it's time.
He's been there, 20 years?
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's crazy. I thought he would have stayed with them till he retired, but I wonder what was. I really think his wife trying to make him move for the kids so he can have more time. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Sound like he about to go with the Buccaneers.
Oh, no, he already said, yeah, he going to Buccaneers for sure.
But they say they still talk, so it must be the money not right.
Shout out to Mike Evans down there at Tampa Bay, Galveston, Texas.
What's that boy that stole them crab legs? He with the Buccaneers, huh?
Yeah.
So what they gonna do with
He might
him?
be
Is he
back
about to
up.
get traded too?
He might be back up. He probably be back up. Just
You
in
think
case.
he'll be back up
Just in case
off
Tom
of
go
Brady?
down.
He ain't gonna play.
Just in case Tom go down. You know,
But Tom, I don't
anything.
think I ever seen Tom down, but maybe for a week or two.
He did have a tear his ACL one year. So,
Right, that was recently.
I mean, you never know. Football is very
I don't know.
unpredictable.
I wouldn't want to be back. I mean, yeah, I would want to be back for Tom Brady if I'm starting out, but not when I've been in the league for a little minute.
He's still young, though. I mean, you might as well get that.
Didn't he have the most interceptions in the league this past year?
Yeah, he had 51 interceptions, 51 touchdowns. So
Yeah, it was like
I guess you can cancel it out.
it's a cancel out, so it really
Cancel
didn't
out,
count
so-
this season. It's a overdue.
Shout out to Jameis though, man.
I
Keep
still be
taking them
iffy
crab
about
legs.
him. Like, still some crab legs. Like, I love crab legs too, and I ain't gonna steal them, man. But that's neat. That's here or there. Then we got for my team, the Saints.
Boo.
Sound like, yeah, I mean, we got a hater in here, but it sounds like Bridgewater is getting ready to leave, which I think. I wish he would stay just to be there when Brees finally retired. But yeah, I mean, Bridgewater showed what he was capable of when he first got drafted in the league. So I'm kind of excited for him to get on this new team because he going to the Panthers. So what oh boy about to do?
They might try to trade him.
Cam Newton, yeah,
Might
Cam.
try to trade him, man.
Damn, all the black quarterbacks getting traded. But we'll see. And what's the man that played for the Texans? What's his name?
Watson.
Watson. They still trying to give his money contract, right?
Hey,
He shutting this shit down. Like, that's not enough. Which I agree, though. He did a lot of shit for them.
Watson,
And they
man,
still ain't do nothing.
you gonna have a lot of on your shoulders next year, man, or whenever.
Oh, yeah,
football
because
start
JJ
up,
go
so
get hurt. D-Hop gone. Shit. Almost everybody gone.
we need some playmakers around my boy Watson, man. We gotta protect him.
But enough of the Texans. Then we got Drew Brees. He signed back on as quarterback for 2 more years. That's all I need is 2 more years. I'm good with that.
Man,
50 mil. We shall see how the season goes. But I'm glad for everybody.
they giving that man money.
Yep, and we got haters like that. Who cares?
2 more years for 50 mil. That's
Shit.
steep.
Whatever. But we talking about giving, what's that quarterback, Romo, some $1 million to commentate.
Hey, did you see how he commentated the last game when he was calling play
I don't
for
be
play?
watching.
When they were playing.
I haven't seen him been a commentator
It was
before.
last one of the playoff game, football game, like a year or 2 ago. He was calling play for play. Back when Brady was playing in Atlanta, I think.
He was a
I
commentator.
think he was a commentator. And
He was good.
going play for play.
That's probably because he studied Brady and not everybody else.
He know the game, so I mean.
I guess. And then another shocker, especially with this corona going on, KD confirmed positive for the coronavirus. I'm like, shit, he just keep getting shit every year. Like, I don't know what's going to happen to him. I'm like, damn, you're on injury reserve, now you got the coronavirus. Shit crazy out here.
Tell KD post his blood results so we can see.
Why, you don't believe him?
Tell KD to post his blood results so we can
So
see.
I just read that he not with OKC. I mean, not OKC. Shit, I'm going way back. Golden Warriors, State Warriors anymore?
Nah, he
He
been
with
gone.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, he signed with
I
Brooklyn.
totally forgot. I guess it's because I ain't seen him play since then.
Him
I
and
was like-
young Kyrie.
I like Kyrie. That's why I want to go see play with the Rockets, but we can't even go see them play.
Yeah, Kyrie, him and KD, they might be the new dynamic duo on the East whenever they get healthy.
Who knows when that will be. Okay, so now we'll go into the health tip. And basically, from my guests, they said just still keep working out in this quarantine phase we're going through right now, since all the gyms closing down.
And then wash your hands and your butt and your neck. A lot of people forget about that.
And your belly button, too.
And your belly button. And get behind them ears, too.
All right, I've got to teach people how to wash their behind. Alright, I don't have a money tip, but I guess I can say, I know they said if you like got money in investing or like 401k and everything, if you're younger, you don't really need to worry about it. Don't look at your stuff because it may be falling down. But if you're older and like closer to retirement age, you may want to check that out. Because my mom was afraid to look at it, even though she's not that old enough to be looking at retirement age. But she looked at it, I was scared, and found out that everything was fine, actually better. So, just look out for your money. If you're young, don't worry about it. If you're older, you kind of want to look into that just to make sure you're good or talk to your financial advisor. I ain't look at my stuff. I did look at my 401k for my job, and I'm like, ooh, it's a negative, but I ain't really tripping. It's too long. Who knows how long I'll be there. Anyways, now we're going to get into Rose's thought, the topic of the week or the day. And so this is kind of the same thing I did with my mom. Oh yeah, so we got one of the dogs in here, Fatty, and he's about to have a nightmare. But anyway, so yeah, so kind of like how I did with my mom, where we ask each other questions, and I got this from the YouTube page. It's called The Skin Deep, and they kind of just ask different people questions: couple, roommates, friends, siblings, people that who don't totally strangers, and they just ask some questions, get real deepish. So I'm gonna see if I can do this with my guest. So we can start. So I'm letting you know now. You can get as real as you want. If you don't want to say too much, you don't have to. I don't really care. But it's all up to you. Because I'm going to do me, you do you. And y'all, sorry. So FYI, sorry if y'all hear the dog barking. He just barking in his sleep, having a good puppy dream. And he turned 6 months this month. So we're halfway there for my baby Fatty. All right. So do you want to go with the question first, or so how? So you saw it go. We each got separate decks. I pull a card and I read it, and you have the answer. Like if I pull it, you got to answer. If you pull it, I got to answer. And I don't know what order it's in. I just mixed it up when I was cutting them up.
All right, I'm gonna read the question first, and you can answer since this is your Q&A. What do you think I learned from our relationship that will take into my next one?
I'll say, stop looking at the questions. It's supposed to be surprising when you pull it up. I would say,
Think long, think wrong.
anyways, I'll say, not being so jealous or communicate more so you won't feel jealous. You gotta reread the question.
That's what I learned.
Yeah, that's what you will learn.
I guess, yeah.
You want to answer that question or not? You can, and then you can, if you want to, you can. If I ask a question, you can say you can respond to it as well. You don't have to. Either way, it's cool.
Yeah, I think the thing I learned just to be more open, communication.
No, it's like what did I think? What did I learn? Like when I say, do you want to ask me that question? Let me see. How is red? What do you think? Yeah, so I is you. So it's reversed, then it'd be like, what did I learn from the relationship? So you would give your advice on what I learned.
What you learned?
Because I answered the question for you.
Okay, so what you learned?
No.
We ain't gonna answer that. I mean, you gonna pull it, then I just answer the card that you pulled.
You can. Alright, whatever.
I can what?
Okay, here go an easy one. What do you remember from the first time we met?
I remember, a lot, but thing probably stood out is when you was walking out your apartment downstairs to old Bob, and I seen you. I was like, dang, who's that? I mean, I was kind of shy back then, so I ain't want to come up there and speak to you. I ain't want to.
You was shy.
DDT or nothing if you gave me the wrong response, so I figured I'd write you a letter, leave it on Bob.
That was kind of creepish, no lie. Because I didn't see you, but you seen me.
You weren't paying attention to your surroundings.
I was. Because I was like, I've never seen anybody outside. So that means you was creeping around the corner or some shit.
You see something you like, you gotta watch it for a little bit.
Alright, your turn.
Would you you ever consider dating again? Why and why not?
Damn, I get that question. Um, I'll say yes and no. I'll say yes, we'll have to go to counseling. And no, if you haven't changed from when we were in a relationship.
Counseling.
Yeah. I would say if we were to get back together, we'll have to go to counseling first. What about you? I want you to answer that question.
Yeah, I would. Third, fourth, fifth.
How many chances do people get?
How many chances do people need till you get it right?
Oh, hell no. We're not just giving chances out like that.
It wasn't like it was bad chances, or it wasn't like it was like I was wilding or nothing.
That I know of. Okay. When or what was the toughest moment in our relationship?
The toughest. Read that question one more time. I couldn't hear you.
When or what was the toughest moment in our relationship?
It's a good question.
No shit. That's why I be watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a real good question. Let me see. The toughest moment in our relationship to me would probably be I don't know, pass.
You can't pass.
Pass.
You can't pass.
Next question. I gotta think about that one because it's
Oh my gosh.
the next question.
So you should go to the next question.
Or what would you say was our toughest moment?
No, I'm gonna wait till you answer the question.
See, here you go. I was
That's how the thing goes.
What's something new you never want me to forget? What's something you never want me to forget?
Shit, I don't know. I guess the good times or the fun times.
We had fun time?
Shit, I'm still talking to you now.
Barely.
You should be lucky. But yeah, just remember the fun times we had in the relationship. The good old days, like Andy says.
Like who?
Andy.
Oh, damn.
When he say, I wish you knew it was the good times. You probably want to skip this one. How do you describe our breakup to others?
I don't really describe it. I mean,
I was gonna say that. Like, you probably don't want to talk.
No, I don't really describe it. Just they ass and.
So you don't give them no explanation, just like. Well, from what you told me, you ain't tell nobody for a minute.
I'm not a person that likes to talk about them L's. I like to take my L's in silence. That way, I don't need everybody up in my business or something, just in case if I do try to make it work or go back. I don't need nobody, well, you done, because you done already said this about her, but you still trying to make it work, so if you gonna do something, man, keep it private like private. Or between you and your spouse. Keep all that outside noise away. Cause at the end of the day, don't nobody really know what y'all be going through but y'all. So all that outside noise is, I ain't gonna say it's bad for you, but it can add more fuel to the fire.
You should know, huh?
No comment.
It's your turn.
Throughout our whole relationship, where do you think I struggled the most?
Shit, the same thing I said before. What you should learn. Communication. That's number one. Communication.
I mean, I don't think my communication wasn't that bad.
Yes,
I
when
was
things
just-
got hard, you didn't say shit. You just be quiet and let it simmer. And then instead of talking face to face, I had to text you basically, even though I still didn't get a response.
That's because, you know, I was raised to know right from wrong. Just like I thought everybody was raised to know right from wrong, so.
What that's supposed to mean? Right from wrong, okay, but you still talk about shit. That's what we don't learn in this community. We don't talk the shit out.
You don't, but
Right,
back
so
in
we
my
should
mind,
learn.
I'm thinking, you know, we both grown, so.
Everybody interpret things differently.
True. I did have to understand that, but at the time, I was thinking, you know, I know right, she know right, I know wrong, she know wrong, so do unto others as you would have them do unto you is the
Shut up, because you
moral
would learn that
code.
from church. You would have learned that back then.
Is the moral code that I try
Now
to
you
live
want
by.
to, now, huh?
I always try to live by.
I don't know what's a different word for this, but I'll try to explain if you don't know. Okay, what's something I don't realize? Okay, let me say, what's something I didn't realize the dissolution of our relationship affected you? So I guess what's something I realized the breakup of the relationship affected you? Or how did the breakup affect you? I guess that would be the easiest way to put it.
It affected me pretty tough. I mean, I probably wouldn't have admitted it back then, but it was tough. Only because I felt like back then you gave up on me a little bit, but back now I see though you really didn't. It was just me dealing with what I was dealing with, some insecurities and all that. But yeah, it hurt for sure. To this day.
Okay, that's nice to hear. It's your turn.
What did you love about our relationship?
That we usually every time we go out we have a good time, but we can just sit inside and watch Netflix and chill. Like literally just chill and watch Netflix.
I'm pretty chill, man. I didn't do too much. I know I have a good time though.
You know, when we first met, you were going out all the time, and I was in the house.
I was never going out all the
Yes,
time.
you was. Every time you was out, I'd be at home, waiting on you to come back, and y'all be at the strip club. The only thing I didn't say nothing because I always had my wings and pasta when I come back. So
I always brought you some food every time I went somewhere. I always brought you something back. Shout out to Dreams Houston.
oh yeah, shout out Dreams.
On the
I still
strip
gotta go
club.
try their wings. You know they got a separate wing building now. I want to see if it tastes the same.
I seen that.
You tasted it?
I ain't tasted it,
I
but
want to see if it tastes the same from the strip club or from that building.
you know.
And I think I got a food truck too, don't they?
Yeah, it's outside the
The strip club.
strip. Can't wait till we get our quarantine so I can go back and see.
Shit, that's where all the nasty shit go be. Cause you know they ain't wipe down them poles. Orders. Okay. When was the last time I disappointed you, and how did you feel about it?
Probably say our first argument.
Was the last time I disappointed you?
Yeah.
What we was arguing about?
When you was at the Jamaican spot.
Was that our first argument?
That was our first argument. I remember to the day. First
That was
argument.
our first time arguing. That was like a year or so into it.
Never had no problems on nothing. I mean, that was
I can't remember, so I just agree with that.
never no problem that was brought up.
Yeah, because we didn't communicate.
But I mean,
That's where the shit comes from.
that wasn't still.
It still affects you now?
Nah, because, I mean, karma is real, so, I mean.
Karma who, me?
Nah, just in general, just, you, it don't bother me no more.
I think I know what you're talking about, and that's a little petty.
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing at all.
I think I know where you're getting
I ain't
at.
say nothing. I'm just saying, karma is real, and, man, the Lord said the battle is his. It's not yours.
See, why you want to put the church in here when you don't even fuck with the church like that, and you were preaching, and you were PK?
I'm trying to tell you what the Lord said.
Oh, now you want to listen to the Lord, huh?
The Lord said the battle is not yours, it's the Lord. So I had to let it go, and I let it go, and I felt.
When did you let it go?
I ain't gonna lie, I probably let it go.
Recently?
Nah, well,
like a year or two.
Probably like a year ago. Only because it just, that's textbook. I mean, I knew that's textbook. I read that. I wrote it. So, I mean,
ain't nobody. You ain't
when
nobody.
I see that frustrated me, so I had to just step back and realize, what was my part in all that. And once I realized what my part was,
look at you.
You just had to let bygones be bygones.
Look at you being a grown up. Okay, maybe you did learn something. Your turn.
Where do you think we misunderstand each other?
Ooh. I don't know. That's kind of hard to answer. What do you think? I don't know. That's kind of hard to answer.
I would say that everything wouldn't have to be about money. My thing was you was sitting there telling me that I didn't take you out enough, or you didn't think I took you out enough. And my thing was, shit. Funds weren't right at the time, but you made me realize it wasn't all about the funds. We could have just went to the park or went walking with Poe. Shout out to Poe.
That you neglect Poe.
Hey, Poe, you missed.
Poor Poe.
And, just the little things. And at the time, I didn't see that, or I wasn't trying to see that, so it blocked a lot of things, so.
Yeah, to be frank, you kind of reminded me of my daddy. That's when I was like, I can't deal with another one of them
They
types.
said you supposed to
Yeah, and every time
fall in love with a man like your daddy, so.
Right, and I ain't fucking with my daddy on a relationship tip, but friendship tip, yeah, him and my mama cool friendship-wise. But relationship, I don't want that shit like him. So I was like, you starting to act like him, and I ain't about that shit. You don't gotta have money to take me out. When you do have money, yeah, take me out to a place I want to go to. But if not, I'm simple. Like, literally.
Yeah, I didn't realize how special ed you was until
What?
a couple years in the relationship. Then I was like, dang, we could have been getting a check, but
Really?
it's all good. We all made mistakes.
Whatever. All right. I guess my turn. What do you think I think was the reason we broke up?
I say you just tired of my bullshit. You got it.
Yeah,
Fed up. to one point, and
Yeah, that sounds about right.
you know it's bad. You stopped letting me touch you, so once I
But
started touching you, then
that's
it
how
was.
women are. We stay even though we kind of already in it, hoping that something would change.
I mean, I was trying to change. I thought I was trying to change, but I mean, maybe I wasn't changing fast enough. And I mean, everybody got their breaking point. I know their breaking point, so
Yeah, that's true.
it ain't nobody fault but my own. So
I have to agree with that statement.
of course you would, but hey,
What was it?
you
When
know,
you telling the truth?
now
Yeah, now you telling the truth. Okay, it's your turn. I think I'm hungry again.
what moment or moments you think I let you down?
Don't be belching over here and then coming over this way. You said what moment or moments that you let me down?
Yeah, you think I let you down?
Mm,
I try not to let too many people down. I try to keep my word, you know.
I think you did keep your word most of it. I don't know. During a relationship, I don't know. Let me down. Um, the thing that come to mind was when basically you was like that let me down. You was kind of acting like I don't want to say it on here, but when you was basically looking at all my social media and I didn't know it, 'cause I was like, I don't be knowing about that shit. I be on it, but I don't be knowing all the back ends of like. I was gonna say what bitches do to dudes or whatever. They be like doing all the secretive shit. Like I'm secretive, but I ain't know all that shit. So that would let me down. Cause I was like, man, you acting like a female. I would
It
never
was,
thought.
it was true, but I mean, you know,
Shit, I had to have my roommate tell me this. I'm like, hey, do you see this? And she's like, girl, this is. I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
shout out to the roommate for giving me up. I could have been still in the game, but you know, she's somebody smart enough to catch on.
I was
So,
like, yeah, that kind of let me down. I was like, I ain't think it. I don't know.
I mean, it was serious though. I mean, if when you care for somebody and you love somebody, then you know,
No,
ain't no thing that you wouldn't do for them.
you was
So,
thought you would basically go through their social media stuff and not them not know it. That's
yeah,
not love. That's crazy.
I
That's
know you seen.
stalkerish shit. That's why when I first let that note, that's stalkerish shit. I should have. That was my red flag right there.
Hey man, you know,
I should have known that shit. That was my red flag.
women love Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Did you watch the last season?
I ain't watched it.
Oh my god.
I ain't watched it, but shout out to Joe.
Oh my god.
You know,
Okay, you need to
every,
watch that and we should review that because that I'm ready for the season 3.
everybody got a little Joe in them. Especially if you feel like you know somebody they being secretive or you know
But then I think
they act in a certain way. So I mean, my intuition and just like your women's intuition and stuff like that, you gonna sit there and get the questioning
but you didn't communicate. That's still what the problem led to. Because all this shit could have been settled.
I wasn't the only one either though. So
Only one would.
they went through.
But I did that like when we first had that spat.
It
And
don't
then in
matter.
my mind, after
It
I
don't-
did it, I was like, you know what? I don't, if I need to do this, then that means I don't need to be in a relationship. So I
it
let that
was,
shit go.
it
You
was already done.
continued.
It was already
I
done.
know. But I stopped myself when I first did it. I'm like, I would never, let me stop doing that shit because I mean, I don't trust you. But I'm the one, I stopped. So I said, whatever happened, happens. It come to light, blah, blah, blah. You didn't. That's, yeah. But I see
Hard.
you, that's why you like you, because you be looking at Joe like, yeah, I'm going to do that shit. Or you are, I said, I did that shit. I don't know, you probably had killed somebody. That's probably why you don't be posting pictures of your exes and shit. Just like Joe. Is your name your name? Do I need to ask your mama what's your real name?
Okay.
Is it? Okay, it's my turn. Ooh, this some gossip shit. How many females are you entertaining right now?
Entertaining, like entertaining or talking or what? What's
I
entertaining?
guess all of the above. I would say that, yeah.
I got one. It's one, but it ain't nothing.
Have you been in a relationship since we broke up?
No.
Okay, did they call it a relationship? Because that where the thing be at. Girls,
Nah.
I don't, but some girls be like,
Nah, it wasn't
we in
no
a relationship, and the
It was
dudes be
just-
like, nah.
Nah, it wasn't no relationship. Just chilling. Enjoying life.
So that was your B-I-T-C-H, like Meg be saying?
No. I haven't even heard that song, so I don't even
Oh, you gotta hear it. I ain't about to play it because she ain't about to take my. I don't even got no money to give.
Nah, I ain't even heard that song, but nah, that wasn't that. That was just, that relationship it ain't as sacred as it once was, so.
What that supposed to mean?
People just get in a relationship just to be in a relationship on social media and take pictures and tell their best friend in a relationship and stuff like that. Doing it all for the wrong reasons, I think.
Well, now people our age in relationships and stuff when they be posting all the time.
Just period, I mean, start talking to a person a week later, they posting everything. Then next week they, he ain't this, he ain't that, and just ain't got time for that right now.
See, that's why I would stop. I said I ain't gonna be posting nobody anymore. After I post you a little bit, but I said I ain't posting nobody anymore if I get in a relationship.
You gave me 2 pictures.
No, you have more.
You gave me 2 pictures.
I was never on your social medias. Nope.
You wasn't?
Never.
I ain't gonna lie, you wasn't. But that's only because, I just...
Nah, because I seen you did that with your exes a long time ago. When I was doing my investigation.
I only had one person with 2 people on my Instagram. Both of those ended up the same way, so... You want to make it to their Instagram, say I do, then you can have the Instagram.
I don't even think if I say I do, I'm going to post somebody.
You say you wouldn't?
I don't know.
You say I do, then you can have the whole password and everything.
Wait, until you say I do, that's when you go give your password up?
No, you can have my password or not, but I'm saying until you say I do. That's when you
could
get
be
the
on
post,
the Instagram.
then.
That's fucked up.
So
you just going to show the wedding pictures after the wedding?
So I'm going to show the wedding ring and my ring, let everybody know I'm out the market.
Oh my God.
Everything else is irrelevant.
Okay. Are you trying to make a podcast? Then you need to download the Anchor app. It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. 1, it's free. We all love free 99. Then there's this creation tools that allow you to record straight from the app and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Awesome. Also, it allows you to distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud. It can be heard everywhere. So that is one of the great tools that I love about Anchor. Also, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need in a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started. It's your go. You mess up the questions. You don't even know what was asked.
I'm already what I did.
Well, I mean,
What do you think connects us?
I don't know. That's a good question. I try to figure out why, because all my exes, I don't really fuck with them at all. And you the only one that I actually talk to.
Yeah, I'm cool. Cool as shit. I just had
Shit, they was cool at a point in time.
I'm saying I just had a couple hiccups.
I don't know, that's a good question.
Real players mess up. Cool, man. I'm a tourist, so
Maybe that's, well, I ain't go on the
I'm a tourist.
zodiac shit, but I guess because, you know, like you got the same zodiac as my mama. Y'all have the same initials, which is crazy.
And we real. Shout out Miss Brown.
Don't put my mama shit out here.
Shout out.
You ain't put out your name.
Shout out Miss.
Don't even need to say it shit. Just say the other JB.
Shout out my second mom.
But yeah.
The real Brown.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what connects us. Maybe that. It's weird. So you should be lucky.
Nah, I mean I
No, for real.
I
I ain't
ain't look
talk to
to it.
nobody
I
like
mean,
that
it's
shit.
just I ain't getting cocky nothing, but I don't know
What?
my what I give off is
Talking about your, what
positivity
they call it on
or
the anime aura.
and all that is just it draws people and stuff like that. I can't explain. I don't know why, cause I really don't like people. But I mean, once people get to talking and
Shut
stuff for a good
up.
minute, then they be like, "Oh man, he cool, he chill," and then they just gravitate toward me and stuff like that. And once they gravitate toward me, what Lil Wayne say? Once you get me, you won't forget me. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
All right. Would you change anything about our relationship?
No, I wouldn't say change nothing. I'd probably say we probably should have went out when I took a couple more trips. I took a trip. We did only did one, what about 2 trips? We went to New Orleans for your birthday, and then
That's it.
we ain't never go to Lake Charles and then.
We did, but that wasn't a good time. I was mad.
He was always mad, but
Well, we didn't stay the night. We did a turnaround, and I'm the one that had to work the next day. But I don't remember I was mad. But yeah, so that I don't count that.
yeah, probably just say take some more trips and stuff, and you weren't real big on PDA.
What? Where the fuck that came from?
Ain't that what the question is? What's the question?
It said, "What would you change anything about our relationship?"
You weren't big on PDA.
How I wasn't big on PDA. Did you even show any affection
Yes, I
in
did.
public?
Because
Like what?
my love language is physical touch. So
That's every fucking man.
no, it ain't.
Yes,
No,
it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
I probably only heard one man said his was quality time, or yeah, that's the only man. All y'all men is physical touch.
Nah, not all. I'm physical touch
I
though,
just,
for sure.
my thing is holding hands. If my hands get sweaty, I'ma pull away. I don't know what she's talking about. Anyways, it's your turn.
You had a problem with PDA. That's what I would change.
Shut up.
Describe the moment you first knew I loved you.
I don't know. That's a good question. Dang, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we used to take out the trash at the apartment with my old roommate.
I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do? Ain't that what the...
Well, we seen somebody else wasn't doing it, and I was feeling away about that shit. So I ain't gonna put them out there, but I don't know. Dang. Cause to be honest, I kind of block a lot of shit out from the breakup, so I can't even remember that far back.
You block it out, make it seem like I was beating on you or something.
No,
God
that's just what
damn.
that's just kind of what I do. Like I block shit out. Like
Hey, Rose Hive, don't listen to it, cause I'm really a good dude.
how we gonna have a rose hive?
I'm really a good dude, Rose Hive. So
I'm saying the hive is for bees. How am I gonna get a rose hive? I'm not bees.
you ain't you a Beyonce fan, so Beyonce got the beehive, so you got the Rose Hives or
No, if you would
Rose
say
petals.
if you really know, then you would know Rihanna is my girl.
Rose petals.
So I would have the rose navy. But yeah, I like rose petals. If I was thinking.
Rose petals. No, don't hold that against me. Rose petals.
I don't know, but you know the when what was the question? You answered.
Describe the moment you knew I loved
You answered.
you. Yeah, I know for sure. I was talking to my boy about this the other day. Not the other day, but a couple years ago, back when we was talking about it.
I ain't gonna say cause the other day. Some black people be lying and shit. I was just talking about this other day. Nah, a whole 2 years ago.
What you mean? You know what I mean. The other day, in a minute. But nah, I was talking to my boy about it, and I was just telling him when I was in the hospital at urgent care.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
I
shit.
told my boy, man, shit, I appreciate you for holding down rough times. I'm not gonna get into no details.
Yeah, you should have known that shit.
Not gonna get into no details, but after that, for sure, I told my boy, yeah, she the one. And then all of a sudden,
And then what?
she went to the Jamaican boy.
You should have known. You should have felt something before that. But anyway, okay, so I got my answer. It's when my graduation, undergrad. When you went to my graduation, even though you had a game to ref down the street.
For sure.
And we had to drop you off at the game. And I still went to go help you out during my whole graduation festivities.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, money is always a motive, but you got to be there for your people, so. And that was a big accomplishment for you, so I want to be a part of that. Glad I was a part of that. Missed the Masters, but hey, who's counting? Maybe I could be there for the doctorate.
Oh. Yeah, I keep telling everybody else keep talking about this doctor that I don't even know about.
Yeah, speaking into existence.
Ooh, yikes. Okay, I'm going. Move on from that shit. Okay, so this is like a freebie. You can ask any question you want. Any question you ever wanted to ask me.
Any question?
I think I'm gonna make some more bean burgers.
Are you happy now?
What, in general?
Yeah. And if not, why?
I guess I'll say yes and no. I'll say yes because I'm finding out more about myself. So like, if I don't like something, I'll say it. I'm more vocal now, so I just need to find my voice. Even though it's always been there, but I always kind of shy away when I'm in relationships. And now if I'm talking to somebody or just a person in general, I mean, unless I'm at work where I don't have to cuss them out, but just in general, I just speak up. I kind of say what I say, not worrying about the other person, not feelings, but what their response would be, because I'm just being me regardless. And then I'll say no because I'm just in this space where I don't know what I'm doing in my life. So, yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody knows what they're doing in
That's
their
what
life right
everybody
now.
keeps saying, but
I don't think you really know what your purpose is till about like your 30s. So you like your 20s is probably going to be
that's why I
for
try my best to stay off of social media, because you kind of see people our age, they kind of doing the stuff that they kind of been talking about, or they're doing something that they love. And I'm just working, dying over here trying not to cuss out these white people. And I'm tired of doing that. So, yeah, that's where I was. I'm not happy yet. I did all these degrees and shit. I still don't know what I want to do.
I mean, you still got some time before you 30. You got what? One more year?
Shut the fuck up.
21. I'm 21.
I'm about to be 27. 2 years, right?
I'm 21.
Oh, so you like got next year. You dealing if you make it through this coronavirus. Shoot, y'all know if I catch, y'all know where I caught it from, FYI.
Okay. Don't worry. if something happen, just get my phone and you'll see the text message when she admits to
No, I
giving me
did
the
not.
coronavirus. So it's cool.
Okay.
We all got a day.
That's why I'm not tripping really about the coronavirus. I just be afraid of somebody else, like my mama or granny got it. But it's on you. You got any? How many questions you got left?
Two after this. Well, one after this one.
Okay.
What would you warn my next partner about dating me? You got a monster.
Anyways, I would say make him talk. He be having shit to say, but don't be saying shit. I don't know if he changed because I haven't seen anything different.
So I ain't been talking since we've been.
Okay, we've been talking, but we just been talking. We don't ever talk in depth about shit.
You asked me to end that question.
If you want to.
No, I said, have you asked me to end that question?
Ask what?
Have you recently asked me to end that question as an answer?
Cause
All right then, thank you.
shut up.
No
Cause
further
there's no
questions,
point.
Your Honor.
You should be the one trying to talk.
No further questions, Your
That's
Honor.
why back then I was always the one that initiated the conversation.
Because you like to talk.
No, or I do when I get comfortable with people. And obviously, you wasn't talking back.
I'm a listener. God gave us 2
No,
ears
yeah.
to listen.
You can listen,
Twice
but you,
as much as we talk.
but you also can respond.
But I'm listening to understand, not to reply. So
Okay, but I need you to reply once you fucking understand.
I never really understood.
So then you say I don't understand. Can you explain it to me differently? Come on, what other excuse you about to bring?
Tomato, tomato.
Right, so that's what I would say. Get him to communicate correctly, effectively.
Well, my thing was, like I said, everybody know right from wrong. So I felt like if I was bringing something up, it would feel more like bitching or.
But that's how you
complaining.
feel. Okay, so that's what we're indifferent at. You think it's bitching and complaining when I just need to know because I don't be knowing shit. As you just said, I ain't know you be looking at my shit. I don't be knowing shit until you say it to me.
You ain't that clueless. You got 2 degrees.
But also, if you're not aware of somebody else, a whole person that you're dealing with, you don't know how they think, how they interpret things. So that's why, like, I don't know. I think it is some way. I'm like, I know something wrong. I ask you what's wrong. You don't say anything. Because to you, you think you're bitching about it. And I'm like, I don't care if that's what you say. Just fucking tell me. I'd rather you tell me. I know they say women, they want honesty, but they don't want all the honesty. Now give me the fucking honesty. Because that's how I am with my immediate family. Like, we straight up. So that's how I feel I should have got that in return.
You should. But I mean, at the time, I wasn't thinking about this. I was just,
right.
Man, that's bitching. So,
But that's how most people, I think that's how most guys would think.
Man up, handle it yourself. If not, then leave. So I chose to stay. So.
See, that's what I feel sorry for that. Or I don't get why you did that shit.
Love make you do some crazy things.
It sure do.
I sure should have got a murder charge.
You. I could have went to somebody's place of job and caught him been in jail.
Who plays the job?
Anyway, that's why you sending me flowers now. What you talking about?
Who plays the job?
Mm-hmm. You want me to continue? Or want me to answer this next question?
I'll ask you a question. Who plays the job?
I don't remember the person's name, but I was like, I could have went up to their job, and that's why you sending me flowers now.
No, I always send flowers.
So what's your reason behind the flowers now? Because I said I like flowers. I said my name is Rosette, so of course I would like to have roses. I like roses. But when that shit happened and you was sending other people roses, you still sent them a whole dozen of roses, and I got Kroger roses. And that's a whole different purpose behind that shit.
I thought roses were roses. I mean,
I never had no roses sent to my job placement.
I always send you roses. To send you roses.
No, that was after. But I'm saying you did that before. I never had flowers before.
I did do that before.
No.
Every time we went on a date, I brought you flowers.
Nah, I'm not talking about
Before.
when we were in a relationship. I'm talking about is when you sent the roses, 12 dozen of red roses to that person's job. That's after that. That's when you started giving me flowers.
I was giving you flowers before that.
No, you were not.
10-4.
All right, let's move past that because whatever, it's in the past. But just say we both could have caught cases and I would have been in jail first. So, anyways.
I would put some money in your books. Make sure you have some commentary.
For your whole reason. But anyway, what are your 3 favorite memories we shared?
3 favorite. I say when we was watching the Netflix. Watching the Office on Netflix. That's one of my favorite memories. That and Master Chef. And I say your birthday when we went down to New Orleans. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
And probably just being there with you on your graduation.
Yeah, when you couldn't get into the club.
Yeah, but nah, I wasn't, club thing ain't really my thing. So,
Yeah,
I did want to be there. I was
I
there.
wish you was there.
I was there to support.
I was ready to fight. I never bought a section again and invite people that I don't fuck with. But, yeah, anyway.
And I thought they was supposed to let you in the club if you buy a section, no matter what you had.
That's what I thought, too. They was being stingy. I was like, fuck them. I don't remember what the club name was. They must not be around anymore.
I don't think they are.
Yo, you know what, The Office, I couldn't watch it for a minute after we broke up.
No.
I had to start watching Parks and Rec.
Another favorite show, Parks and Rec. Shout out Leslie Nope.
Office was I was like, nah, I had to start watching Parks and Rec. But yeah, I guess what I can give you that. You put me on to The Office, and that's what I watch every night still.
Man, I'm still watching it too. I didn't watch about 20 times already.
Yeah, I have. I just started out. I don't. If it's like at the last season, I just started at the beginning because I don't want to. Because this other podcast I listened, they was like they listen to The Office too, and they black. Look at The Office and they black, and it was like the last 2 seasons wasn't good. Do you think that? Because Michael wasn't there.
Yeah, nah, it did take a
because I don't like
time.
Idris on there.
Nah,
he fucked it up because he was. His role with Jim was so weird.
Yeah, it was a little awkward after Michael left, but nevertheless,
I still like
it was still funny.
I still like the last episode though when he came back. You know Idris got the virus too. Fine ass Idris. I'd be sick with him. I'd still be kissing him.
Idris ain't got no corona, man.
He just said he tested positive. Because I guess he was on production for something and somebody else tested positive.
Tell him to show the blood results.
Why you keep telling everybody to show their blood results? You don't believe it?
No, I don't.
Well, I was looking on YouTube just now. There was like some YouTubers were faking having a coronavirus to get more views.
See this. Simpson ain't missed yet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and the writer from The Simpsons gonna be like, we didn't predict this. We were talking about something that already happened. I'm like, well, you kind of hit it on the head on this one still. And we still waiting on so-and-so to be in the casket, which they predicted.
Easy.
So they was like, I was like, how long we gotta wait? That's one of the time frame.
They gonna shut
Anchor
the
was deaf
podcast
on
down.
nobody. I know. That's all your questions?
I got one more. It says, what's the pain in me you wish you could heal? I really ain't got no pain, but...
Shut up. You're not a gangster.
I ain't got no pain.
All gangsters cry.
They do, but...
I'll say, even though you wasn't communicating like that, I'll say your relationship with your dad. I don't know if that's pain, but I still think it's something there that you probably need to work on.
Touche.
Yeah, I know I can't say. I know I would say the same thing about me, but yeah, that's a whole nother topic because he tried to talk to me recently.
Who?
My daddy.
He
He came by here, just popped up.
Shit, growth, man. You can't.
No,
Life too
that ain't
short.
growth. It's not growth.
Life too short.
I'm at that point where I don't know how I feel if he. I don't really want to stay, but you know, something happened to him. Would I go see him? I don't know.
You'll feel bad. For sure. That's your parent.
I don't know.
That's your parent. Regardless of what he do. I mean, ain't nobody perfect. But at the end of the day, that's still your daddy. Right or wrong.
I told him, I said, yeah, you still my dad, but I just don't have nothing to say to you because I don't think there's anything you can do to make anything better.
Not willing to try.
But I'm saying to try what?
Try to make it work or whatever. At least give him a chance. If he acknowledges what he did wrong and he trying to correct it.
From what we talk, he's still saying the same bullshit he been saying since I was little. And I told him I'm tired of hearing that bullshit.
Alright, well, if he's still saying the same thing, then you make that decision, but as long as you not just completely shut up.
I told him exactly how I've been feeling, what I felt, and everything. And he's still giving me the same excuses. We're not talking about this right now. Okay, my last question is, what are you hesitant to tell me? I gotta go pee.
Me too. I ain't hesitant to tell you nothing.
Nothing you wanted to say back then, you thought about?
No, I ain't hesitant to tell you nothing. If I had something to tell you, then I'll tell you.
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I would. If I had something to tell you, but I ain't got nothing to tell you. Why, what's your answer?
I ain't got nothing either. I think I told you. I'll tell you straight up. Like I said, I be telling people how I feel. You, whatever response you get, I don't care. I care, but I don't. The guy will still say, I'm going to just say what's on my mind. So, here we go, guys. Done with the questions. Hope you like this little segment. Like I said I was going to try with different people. I did it with my mom last time. Did it with this dude over here, my ex.
JB.
That I might do one with my brother if he ever gets time for us. But yeah, hope you like this episode of Smell the Roses podcast. Shout out to my guests for finally coming on. This was a person I said I was trying to do the podcast with, but they've been bullshitting. But I guess he's here now, right?
Yeah, I'm here. Be on the lookout for my mixtape coming to you. About to be in quarantine, so I'm finna get in the lab. Producer, engineer, freestyle.
Okay.
It's all one package deal. So.
Alrighty then, y'all hear the bullshit. But thanks for listening. Check out the next episode. See you later. Bye.